Love 12 counts. I got 3 years talent unlimited deduction at the beginning. And the first crisis I faced, right under the nose of this weird teacher. See the 30+ students who are about to be named. But just 10 minutes ago, I'm still an ordinary F level. Little Kulami, even if it was urban nonsense a long time ago, has become a reality. But I'm still under the protection of awakened humans, living almost the same life as before. I also have social phobia, the same admirer, Lin Xia. But at this certain moment, everything has changed dramatically. A door suddenly appeared in the sky outside the surveillance window. Before we can react, a huge door opening suddenly sounded. And then the creepy top hand. He slowly shouted out from the mouth of the strange old man. And who is this devil's voice? Who will immediately become a mass of blood? There is no chance of escape at all. At this point I also realized that weird talk was coming to school. Looking at the picture of escaping from the classroom door, being knocked out without exception, I immediately decided to jump out of the window. Hope to get a glimmer of life. But looking at Lin Xia, who was trembling all over, I'm stuck with a choice again. Is it following one's own survival instinct? Still don't violate your conscience. But this torn, it was only broken in an instant. With the idea of saving one more, I immediately reached out my hand to Lin Xia. Wish he could come with me. Escape from this hell through the window. But I didn't wait for him to run over. I heard our names from the mouth of the devil. And the two of us turned into a blood mist one after another. I feel clearly that I am dead. But when I woke up suddenly again, but I found it was like a dream. Looking at Lin Xia, who greeted me kindly. I'm so glad that didn't happen. But the face of the system suddenly appeared in front of me out of thin air. But it completely broke my fantasy just now. It turns out that everything that happened before is real. It wasn't a dream. It's what happens when I'm deducing the future. And I realized that only among countless possibilities, find the most correct answer. I can only be in that terrifying scene just now. Seek a glimmer of life. Sung for myself. For the sake of the more than 30 students around, I started the deduction again. Talent deduction. As a result, I took a picture, yelling and running to the podium. Let my classmates jump out of the window with me and escape. Everyone is confused. Everyone looks like a fool. Look at me motionless. It only took a few minutes. That creepy weirdness. It has appeared behind me. And then it happens again. With the roll call, the students turned into a cloud of blood again. And my deduction was also forced to be interrupted after returning to reality. And I thought about that disgusting scene. Unstoppable retching, since the way I just persuaded my classmates to escape didn't work. Then I can only stop the weirdness from coming in. As my talent deduction begins again, I run to the gate according to the plan just now. And completely reverse. But what I never expected was, even if the creepy is blocked outside the door, his roll call still came in unimpeded. And the final outcome is no different from before. Although I was torn at this moment. Want to run away alone? Karen's subconscious choice often reveals the truest thoughts in the heart. So whether this disgusting picture is being repeated, I must too follow my heart and save my classmates. As I did this again and again, I found that no matter what method I use, can't call it weird. He can even change the order of the roster to fight back. And I found that the more desperate the ending, the more mental energy I expand. But in this abuse again and again, I didn't get nothing. I gradually figured out, weird, like following some kind of law. But now my mental strength has reached its limit. Fortunately, looking at Lin Xiang who came again, I suddenly thought of a way to break the situation, but this time it's not the past, but to face the real weird scene. You've got 30 seconds. I know very well that there can be no delay. So I can only weave earthquake lies. Make people delusional. Organize them to jump out of the second floor window. Of course, this doesn't convince all the students. Fortunately, the part of the students who jumped first has led others. And that weird door in the sky outside the window. Finally, the students realized the danger, scrambling to jump out the window. But now there are only 10 seconds left. Facing the other half who is too late to evacuate, I can only think of a way. Stop weird from attacking students. So the first thing I did was turn on classroom radio and adjust the volume to the maximum, since this strange attack method is a point. Then I judged it should be a sonic attack. As long as I blow his throat out, there's a high probability of stopping him from making a sound. Now, this was not what I expected. But watching the classmates leave one after another, what should I do about myself? My current mental strength has been completely exhausted by previous deductions. Weird is coming in, but I can't walk anymore. But just when I regretted being the hero, Lin Xiaobai learned to help me up. And at the last moment, they jumped with me. I am very happy at this moment, because I not only work hard, successfully saved everyone, she was also rescued by someone she loved. This two-way feeling. It made me unconsciously look at Lin Xiao beside me. But look at his terrified expression. I just realized that all I did was in vain. The door of evil in the sky has been completely opened. That endless weirdness. It's coming at us like crazy. I clearly have the amazing ability to deduce the future. But he was ravaged by low-powered hunters. Just because I'm an ordinary person with only F level. Just nah. I have died 10 times. Finally saved the classmate from a strange hands. Who knows, it won't make me happy. I saw that the door was completely open. Endless strangeness rushed out of the strange dimension. Their target is just below the school. Just when we thought we were all going to die, a blue halo suddenly appeared under his feet. Instantly wrapped us in it. Look at the shortcut in front of you. And the bizarre attack failed. We know the Hunter Society is coming. The lock with spatial ability specially instructed. Everyone stay in the enchantment. Don't move, the captain will be here soon. Everyone will be saved afterwards. Who knows, it hasn't brought me to accept the joy of survival. There was a sudden commotion in the crowd. And one of them slips. Ding Tianshan, who died 7 times in his mind, fell out of the enchantment. He was blessed by death, I have to say. The lock will soon be unable to support it because of the enchantment. There was no way out. At this time, Jing Tianjian could only cry helplessly there, trying to save someone. But reality is always so cruel. He was carved by a 3-headed monster. I saw this and grabbed the scissors by the side without hesitation. I want to save Ding Tianshan, who is dying. At this time, some weak locks are also struggling. Because he can't hide. As long as he acts, the enchantment will dissipate. Then everyone will have to die. Just then, falling spots of light in the sky. At first people thought it was raining. As the first sharp ice crystals fell, countless hard ice crystals fell from the sky. This is an S-level range attack skill, the Infinity Ice Formation. Ward on my salvation. But I can't accept this attack. Instead, he was very dissatisfied with the hunters who came, although the skill is very timely. Appear when the barrier can't hold up. But it's not just weird that's frozen. And Ding Tianshan, who was bitten, At the same time, the barrier that protects everyone disappears. A man steps on an ice crystal ladder, falling down from the sky in style. Seeing such a powerful hunter, everyone danced happily. Even incarnates him and worshipped silently. At this moment, I clenched my fists in anger, rushed up and punched the man hard. Didn't you see someone outside the barrier? You kill him too. At this moment, a few people remembered that their classmates were gone like this. Faced my questions, and he didn't do anything to me. But first check my profile. Zhang Xiaobai, 23 years old, awakened minimum level. FG space department. Attributes can open up a little space. Store small items under 21 grams. Weak ability. Level is too low. No obvious difference from the unawakened. This orphan rely on untaught qualifications to receive meager grants. The man smiled contemptuously. Who did I think I was? Such a big breath. It turned out to be just a kid who had never participated in combat. You now save everyone. I have been a hunter for so many years. Someone who doesn't even dare to dream. If those ghosts rush into the crowd, you're all going to die. Just one person or thousands. Can't you count? Although I was speechless by what he said, but still wish there were 1 in 10,000 men. But not ready for the wars, said the boy coldly. When you have the ability to make a choice, evaluate my approach again. Then turn around and tell the Lau, hurry up and gather the rest of the team. Let's close the door together. Otherwise, the ghosts will continue to be recast. When everything is calm again, although my classmates have been thanking me for saving my life, but I wasn't in the mood to talk to him. Right now I'm feeling so heavy inside. Now I also want to understand. I can't blame the captain for what happened just now. Everything is because I am too impulsive. He is not wrong. He's a hero. He's doing it for the better. At this moment, I recalled in my mind that Ding Tianchen cared about me. The picture of trying to buy medicine for me, and the captain is helpless. You have to make sacrifices. If it's okay, I hope everyone has the right to live. Next time, I want the ability to choose. So I decided not to be a salted fish anymore. I want to be a hunter. Become a top hunter better than him.